of Rep, you should know that it's a serious issue, and everybody is getting the information clearer by the day, because information like this is like a taboo in Nigeria. It's like a taboo in Nigeria. When you hear some Senate, stand up talking about removing the president, or impeach the president, a lot of people see it as a taboo, as if how will it happen? How can it happen? Anyway, I want you to come and watch this video. What happened on the floor of the Senate? A lot of commotion, a lot of bars happen at the floor of the Senate. That's why I say you should come and watch this video. This video is very, very, a lot of things sometimes I just look at, see, these people at the Senate, are they not seeing what is happening to us? Are they not seeing what is happening? But I was surprised when I saw the video that people are getting the information clearer now. They are getting the information clearer now. And it's time that our political office holder should be held accountable. When people are held accountable, when we are now doing the right thing, people will see tight. People will see tight. You see, the one of the ministers resigned because of a lot of things, because he could not. I want you to come and watch this video. Ẹ má bínú, yẹ kí n kí yín, ṣùgbọ́n mo ní kọ́kọ́ sóyìnbó tíntìn níná torí àwọn èèyàn tó sọ pé àìsàn Yorùbá lásán náà Yorùbá kí Yorùbá ló ń sọ kí n sóyìnbó, mo sì ní ìtàn kọ́kọ́ rọ aṣọ díẹ̀ ń bẹ̀, kò fún gbára náà, kò lè dàbí abínibí. Ẹ káàbọ̀ bó kí wa sórí ìkànnì ICTV ní gbogbo ibikíbi tẹ́ ti ń wo ètò yìí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Gbáǹkọ́gbì lélẹ̀ tẹ́ẹ̀tún wò yìí torí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ń wò pé ṣó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣá? Can it happen? Ó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Ó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Àwọn sẹ́nétọ̀ ti yarí pátápátá mọ́ Akpabio lọ́wọ́. Níṣẹ̀lẹ̀ Akpabio dúró tó ń wò báyìí pé ẹ fẹ́ gbàjẹ́ lẹ́nu mi rèé, ẹ fẹ́ gbàjẹ́ lẹ́nu mi rèé, ẹ gbà mí. Irú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kọ̀rọ̀ wo leléyìí? Bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn sẹ́nétọ̀ tutọ́ òkè tán fojú gbà pé èyàn kí n joyè àwòdì kó má lè gbá díẹ̀. Ó ní gbogbo àwọn sẹ́nétọ̀ yìí tó ti come out, tó kálukú wọn náà ti sọ̀rọ̀ wípé ó tó gẹ́ alùbàtà ìdarin. If President Tinubu cannot do it, it's better for the Senate to remove him and put the right person there. And if anybody we discover that Nigeria cannot work, anybody cannot do it, then we should rather kuku settle everything, let everybody go and bear their surname. The Igbo should go, the Northerns, and we, the Yorubas, the Yoruba nation, everybody should be on their own. That is what happened on the floor of the Senate. A lot of commotion. We'll come and see how our Senate, how they are talking and reacting. I want you to watch this video. Please make sure you share this video. Make sure you share it. Make sure you like and share this video, because it's going to be, let me quickly show us the video first. So I don't want to talk too much today. I don't want to talk too much. What happened at the floor of the Senate? There was a time too that on the floor of the House of Representatives, that a lot of people also, they came out and they were saying they should share the country. They should divide the country. They should, break it and share it, and everybody should go on their own. A lot of people, they were talking about that. And then House of this thing, the Speaker of the House, they were saying nobody should talk about that, as if it's a taboo. If something is not working, there is no reason why everybody should be, everybody should be pretending as if all is well now. If it's not working, there's no reason. People should not be pretending as if all is well. Let's watch the video, and I'm coming back so that we can discuss about it. A lot of them, they are saying, let me quickly.
Problem. We either want to solve this problem, and in order to solve the problem, the desideratum is that all criminal elements that are coming into this country from wherever they are must be flushed out. Simply sit on this floor. When a commander-in-chief says that he cannot take care of invading Nigeria, Why is he still a commander-in-chief? Why do we still continue to indulge? Why do we still continue to indulge this president that everywhere goes along to tell everybody outside this country that he is totally incompetent? Because it's obvious. Senator Akpabio, Senator Leader. What is this? Mr. President. No. Not finish. You cannot finish.
Hey, everyone.
Mr. President. What are the right things? We take only one example. The governor of Kebbi said that somebody ordered troops out and people were kidnapped. Till today, nobody in Nigeria knows what happened. And no question has been asked. And we're sitting down here as a parliament and we turn and we talk. Yet, somebody is responsible. If I'm the commander-in-chief, I will call the army commander in that place and the head of the army and say, if you don't get me the head of this person who withdrew the troops to put all these children in jeopardy, then you make an example of him. That is how a country is run. I don't want to say anything until I heard certain things on this floor, and I felt that we needed to clear that. I'm an Igbo man, and our people say that when the traditional healer is making medicine for the eye, that he shouldn't find pepper nearby. Because any pepper that goes into the eye means that medicine will not work. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I want to talk specifically on the matter of whether people were being sent away. No Nigerian is being sent away from anywhere. Criminals are being sent away from the forest where they are. And so, when we now come here and say, some people, after doing this and they're sending people away, you send the wrong message out. The message is simple. The police has told us these are criminal elements coming from outside Nigeria. And what we should ask ourselves is, if somebody is a criminal and he is in the forest, what is he doing inside there? And we want to paper over matters of this nature to please whatever. What we want to say is simple. We either want to solve this problem, and in order to solve the problem, the desideratum is that all criminal elements that are coming into this country from wherever they are must be flushed out. Simply see of killings all over several states of Nigeria. This chamber has also discussed in detail matters that have to do with the lives and the livelihood of Nigerians. And I recall, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, that on the matter of herdsmen versus farmers, that two explanations were given. Two explanations were given by highly ranked security personnel in Nigeria. First of all, the Inspector General of Police said that these killings were as a result of laws being passed by states. Secondly, the defense minister said that these killings were also as a result of the blockage of routes through which these herders were to move their cattle. And we continued to look at all these explanations. Mr. President, yesterday, in London, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria and the President of Nigeria said that these killings were as a result of the people who were trained by the late Muammar Gaddafi. And so, implying that these people who are doing these killings in Nigeria are invaders from outside of Nigeria. Yes, ma'am. And if he says that they are invaders from outside of Nigeria, what it means is that it now validates my last point on this floor. When a commander-in-chief says that he cannot take care of invaders invading Nigeria, why is he still a commander-in-chief? Why do we still continue to indulge? Why do we still continue to indulge this president that everywhere goes along to tell everybody outside this country that he is totally incompetent? Because it's obvious. Senator Akpabio, Senator Leader. What is this? Mr. President.
A lot of things is happening in the Senate as we are speaking right now. I just bring that small video, because of YouTube policy. That's why I just bring that small. The video continues, so let me quickly explain, because some people that will say they do not hear the audio very well. Let me quickly summarize what the video said. In the video, the two senators, especially from the Southeast, they said that since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot solve the issue of bandits, kidnapping, terrorism, that it's better he should leave the place for people that can do it. And immediately he mentioned that most of the northern senators stood up, because the video is long. Most of the northern senators stood up and says who, by who. All of them, they were start shouting and attacking these senators. That who is complaining? You can imagine their mentality. If you listen to the video very well, they say, who is complaining? Nobody is complaining. But the presidency themselves said that the issue is beyond their control. So if the issue is beyond their control, how do we now solve the problem? That is the major point now. That is the question everybody is asking. If the presidency are saying the issue is beyond their control, that is why this senator, they are saying that, okay, if the presidency said the issue is not within their reach, they cannot control, they cannot manage it, then it's better they vacate the place. But since the video came out, a lot of people, they have been asking another question now that, okay, fine. If you now remove Tinubu, are you going to push a team at the end? Because that is the question in everybody, they are asking again now that, you said Tinubu is not doing well. So if you remove Tinubu, are you going to push a team at the end? Or you are removing the two of them, because the two of them, they are the one that are not competent. That is why the last statement that senator said is that if the situation is like this, it's better for everybody to find their square roots. If the situation is like this, that Mr. A cannot solve it, the vice also cannot do it, then everybody should look for means to be on their own. That is exactly their point now. That's exactly their point. The other time when this same issue was raised on the floor of House of Rep, they frowned up, especially the northern rep. I don't know why they are afraid. Initially, we are not a country. Before 1914, we are not a country. So why is it that they are always afraid? The other time, Sultan of Sokoto was saying, if Nigeria break up now, what are we going to be eating? Are we their food? The oil in Delta is for the Nigeria. The oil in Rivers, which other state there, is for the Nigeria. the river, the port in Lagos is for Nigeria, but the gold in Zamfara, the bitumen, the all those things in north is for the northern elite. You can see that something is wrong. The other time when President Tinubu mentioned the issue of constitution, that they want to change, because a lot of exclusive items is in that constitution that is still affecting the effective running of this country. It's affecting us daily. It's affecting everything. When they mention the issue of they want to change the constitution, a lot of people they are frying up, especially the northerners. No, you cannot change it. You cannot. Then if you don't want us to change it, let everybody be on their own. Everybody should be on their own. Anytime they hear the word separate, anytime they hear the word break up, they are here. That is not working before. We started working. Because ó ti dùn mọ́ wọn lẹ́nu, wọ́n ti gbádùn mọ́. Oúnjẹ yẹn ti dùn mọ́ wọn lẹ́nu. Oúnjẹ one Nigeria yẹn ti dùn mọ́ wọn lẹ́nu. They gather the resources. Wọ́n kó lọ sílùú àdèmọ̀ nǹkan tá a fi ń ṣe náà. Àdúgbò wọn ò develop. Ayé wọn gan ò develop. Ìlú wọn gan ò develop. Gbogbo nǹkan tá ń gather ń bí ẹ̀ ń kó lọ sọ́dọ̀ tí yet náà gbogbo ẹ̀ ò develop. Ìyẹn làwọn sẹ́nítọ̀ yẹn ṣe wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ń ṣe yí pé it is time. Fẹ́ kẹ́ túbọ̀ yẹn gbọ́ dáadáa nítorí mi fẹ́ kí fídíò yìí gùn. I don't want this video to be long, but I want you to hear the video very well. Listen to the audio.
Of the Armed Forces of Nigeria and President of Nigeria said that these killings were as a result of the people who were trained by the late Muammar Gaddafi. And so, implying that these people who are doing these killings in Nigeria are invaders from outside of Nigeria. Yes, ma'am. We have said it. And if he says that they are invaders from outside of Nigeria, what it means is that it now validates my last point on this floor. When a commander-in-chief says that he cannot take care of invaders invading Nigeria, why is he still a commander-in-chief? Why do we still continue to indulge? Why do we still continue to indulge this president that everywhere goes along to tell everybody outside this country that he is totally incompetent? Because it's obvious.
Senator, did you hear what he said? That why he's still there? Because every indication indicates, everything shows that. But my own question is that if we remove Tinubu now, who are we going to put there? The bottom line is not the issue of removing Tinubu now. The bottom line is for everything to break so that Ekaluku will be on their own. Now, Yoruba, we are ready to be on our own. We are a nation on our own. We have been a 60 before Lord Lugard and his girlfriend come and join us together. We are a nation. We have our security, we have our business, we have our commerce, we have our trade, we have everything. Before Lugard came, before those people came and joined us together by trick. And in the name of the what you don't have, these people have, you can be doing trade. They use that ideology to join us together. So now that you join us together and we say we are no longer interested, is it a crime? Is it by force? So my own point is that removing President Tinubu is not even the issue now. The issue is that we are not a nation and we can never be a nation. And everybody should be on his own. Though the Senate, they are trying their best too. Some of them are coming out to face the reality, to say the reality. They are coming out to say the reality. And that is what we want to hear. And we want them to take more action. The next action we are expecting them that will give joy to everybody is to move the motion and let everybody be on their own. That is it. Well, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò wá nílé, kí lè rò tiyín lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí àwọn senator yìí sọ? What is your own opinion? Please put your own opinion in the comment section. Let's meet in the comment section. I don't want to talk too much. But let's meet in the comment section. What's your own opinion about what all these senators they have said? Then, what do you think about what I've said? Ẹ jáfe èrò tiwa sí comment section. Let's meet in the comment section. Ẹ ṣé o, 10:30 sí wa ní gbogbo ìgbà. iSing TV yín náà lélẹ́yìí. Ẹ ṣé.